Hey guys, welcome back to the Hot Corner. My name is Mike, and we're going to do another Clearing the Bases episode. And this is pretty much going to be my Flyers Carnival recap. And then I went to a Propp celebrity hockey game and won on the ice show. So lots of stuff to go over. First thing I want to show you the Flyers Carnival. And this happened on March 26, 2003. So this is pretty much a map and a list of the players' times and where they're going to be at and where to find them in the Wells Fargo Center. So probably the fifth or sixth one I've attended, first one in 3 years due to COVID. All the money goes back to charity. I think it's $30 to get in, and then you can sign up for sign and snaps where you're allowed to get 2 autographs and a picture for $49, and it goes to charity. Or you can scout the players out at like cornhole or like a ring toss game for like $20. And that's more, you just got to wait in line and meet them. So just going to go over some of the stuff that I got. First guest I met was Flyers Cam Atkinson. We got him as part of the Jacob Voracek trade with the Columbus Blue Jackets. He's pretty much out for the season. Underwent neck surgery this year, but you can see I got him to sign this photo in blue ink. And then I also got Mr. Atkinson to sign this 2017 All-Star Game puck, which was in LA. And he signed that in silver Sharpie for me. There's an official puck in silver Sharpie. That came out phenomenal. Love getting biscuits signed. Second guest I met was Flyers Travis Konechny. I split this one with my friend Phil, and he got a puck signed, and then I got the 2019 Global Series puck signed when they played the Chicago Blackhawks in the Czech Republic. So I got that signed in silver paint pen, and that just came out phenomenal. Of course, I got my picture taken with Travis. He just returned to action last night, scored a goal. One of the next players I met was Flyers winger Joel Farabee, and this is from his rookie year because his number's like in the 40s. It's 49 now. He wears number 86, but I like official licensed photos, so I got that from Fanatics, and he signed that beautifully in blue ink. And then I was able to get him on the Lake Tahoe puck in silver paint pen when they got crushed by the Bruins, but an outdoor game, so always happy to add these pucks to the collection. Then I met Rasmus Bjorkstrand when the event was over. He was just walking out, taking pictures with fans. So a friend of mine, Tony, gave me 2 pictures, said if you can get them both signed, you can keep one. Pick which one you like the best, and got my picture with Mr. Bjorkstrand, and I picked this photo, so thank you, Tony. Then they also had some alumni there, and you could pay $20 and you could go through the line as many times as you want. And there was like 10 alumni. One of the first ones I met was Mr. Doug Crossman, a defenseman for the Flyers back in the 80s. So he signed that in number 3. So thank you, Mr. Crossman. I'll show this off. Then I met Flyers Shawn Couturier, and he signed this Upper Deck Outdoor Stadium Series game poster for me from Philly when this was 2019. So now I got to get Giroux and Voracek. Both have been traded. Thought I was going to get them at future carnivals, but COVID kind of wiped that out. But hopefully they come back and we'll finish off that poster. Alrighty, so you've seen my Alumni Throwback Thursday poster, so I added some ink to it. So I added Mr. Couturier right there. I added former Flyers defenseman Kimmo Timonen right there. And then I also got Flyers winger James Van Riemsdyk. He smeared the ink, but what are you going to do? Nice to get 3 signatures on that one. As I was walking around the carnival, I noticed that they were doing a live radio broadcast, and I chased down interim GM Danny Brier. So he signed my poster right there, and I already have Keith Primo on that one. So that's the 2000s, I believe. So very happy to add that to the collection. Then at the alumni table, I was able to add Hall of Famer Bill Barber and Jimmy Watson. I already have Joe Watson, and I already have Bob the Hound Kelly, and I already have Dave Schultz. So looking to add Bernie this weekend. So we'll see. Very cool. And that's the 70s poster. And then this is the newest one they just gave out, and I've got that signed by Mr. Bill Barber. Got it signed by Mark Howe yesterday at the Brian Propp alumni game. Brian also signed it right there. And then I got Shawn Gretzky at the carnival to sign that for me. So 4 signatures on that one. And then this past week I was also able to get on my 80s poster Brian Propp at his game. And then that's Paul Holgram. So I already had Mark Howe and Brad Marsh. So 4 signatures on the 80s poster. So coming right along. Fun little projects we got going on here. Like I said, when I met Paul Holgram, I met Brad Marsh also. He was the host of this week's show. So he was an alternate captain back in the 80s. One of the last to not wear a helmet. And I also got Paul Holgram to sign these 2 cards back from the 80s. So thank you, Mr. Holgram, for your autograph. And like I said, I went to Brian Propp's alumni game yesterday, and it was 2 towns over from me. So my friend Jack gave me this Brian Propp Fall Puck, so I got that signed in the silver paint pen. So very happy to add that to the collection. Also added Brian on that Topps card in blue ink. And then he signed this upper deck card when he played for the Bruins for me. Also participating in the game was former hockey player Kristoff Awe. And he played for the Flames, the Devils. And I just found this overhead shot of him. He signed that beautifully in blue ink on that open ice. He loved the photo. Didn't know much about him. Just saw that he was replacing Nick Schultz, who was supposed to play in the game, but had other commitments, so didn't make it. And last thing I want to show you guys, I went to the hockey game on Tuesday, and it was Shawn Gretzky bobblehead night. So I picked up this Shawn Gretzky. The stick doesn't want to stay in there. There we are. Bobblehead. The precision on this thing is phenomenal. He's missing his front teeth. He's got his long wavy hair. It's number 14. His name across the front. It's made by BDNA Sports. They put together phenomenal SGAs for the Phillies and Flyers. And then it's got center ice. And here's the box that it came in. Shawn hasn't played in the last 2 years. He's had back surgery. Was able to come back this year, but John Tortorella just said that he's not going to play and they're not going to risk it. So, not going to see Coots till next year. All right, guys. That wraps up this edition of the Hot Corner. Leave me a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know which one was your favorite. As always on the Hot Corner, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Ring that bell for future notifications. And as always, I am out of here. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
Out of here!